Okay, so today is the big day, Alicia. In just a few minutes, yes, here we go, tamales. We're talking tamales today. In just a few minutes, we will not only announce the winner of our second Tasty Showdown. We did the first one with tacos, and we will also chat with the winner about this incredible honor.
Yeah, so we already know who that is. But first, there is a reason we chose tamales as the food for you to all vote on. It's a rich tradition, not only here in San Antonio, but really throughout the Hispanic culture.
Yeah, but where does it actually come from, and how did it evolve into something special during the holiday season? We turn to Professor Ellen Riojas Clark for answers.
She's part of the Bicultural Bilingual Studies Department at UTSA, and here's what she had to say.
We're making a food that has such a rich history, a history that's unique to the Americas and a history that's unique to Mexico and therefore Mexican Americans.
Professor Ellen Riojas Clark says there is technically only one thing you need to make a tamal: corn, which in itself has a deep-rooted history.
It makes up the masa, the wrapping, and in some cases, the filling.
So do you need a filling for it? Of course you do. You can just use plain corn, whole corn kernels. You can use, of course, the venison, just like the indigenous people used to do many thousands of years ago.
The food dates all the way back to 8000 BC in Mesoamerica.
Today, tamales can be hard work, and most families only bust out their family recipe during special occasions like Christmas or weddings.
But that wasn't always the case.
It is a reflective of what now we have is a fast food. Can you imagine? You have a tamal and a honoja, hold it here, and you push it up and eat it as you go, just like a popsicle. Back then, whatever back then was that it was just a daily food. And then as they started adding other ingredients to them, it became more specialized that then even the kings of royalty would eat tamales in a very special way.
Almost every region in Central and South America has some version of the tamal,
filled with things like pork, chicken, beans, cheese, y más.
But for most who have memories of making tamales like Professor Clark,
the best part about tamales and what keeps the food and tradition alive is the labor of love.
Each tamal is made by hand and it's wrapped up in a corn husk, just like a gift. So it is a gift that you unwrap and then you savor that smell and that visual aspect of looking at your gift. And then of course, el sabor, the taste of a tamal. It's fabulous.
El sabor.
Yes,
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and we were talking about that earlier, just the different types of flavors and everything that obviously you could put into a tamal. I mean, it's pretty incredible the way that the food has evolved and been such a part of our culture and heritage since BC. I mean, it's pretty incredible.
So my family, my mom's side of the family is from San Luis Potosí, so in the center of Mexico. And they're really, I mean, we get tamales year long. Like, we know. We have one lady that we go to all the time. My grandma doesn't make them. My mom doesn't make them. But you get them anytime. And I know my favorites are tamales de azúcar. Have you had that?
I have not.
They're the pink ones with raisins and coconut.
So I've heard about them doing like strawberry masa. Okay, so there's some that I've tasted that are sweeter than the regular ones. Yeah.
Those are another favorite.
Yeah, those are. I mean, I kind of like to stick to some of the classics for sure, like the pork and chicken. But I noticed that like there's so many different types now, and it really is, as she mentioned there, just a labor of love and so many stories that have been passed down from tamaladas and everything like that. So it's pretty cool stuff there.